Pisces, welcome to your full moon in Sagittarius during the flower moon reading. This is a dimensional tarot spread. If you're unfamiliar with this form of tarot, please check out the description box below. It contains all the information you could need. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into your reading, taking a look at some of these cards I've pulled aside for you. For your spirit totem, we have the Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Your underlying chakra energy during this time is throat chakra, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. And you are being called to focus on communication. Lastly, we have an overall moon message. And that is the masculine, lunar god. So this could be divine masculine energy, a strong masculine presence. I'm going to go ahead, just this, and with the wolf, the pathfinder, that is itself can be very driven. The throat chakra energy is kind of like standing in your authentic self-expression. It occurs when you're very rooted and powerful and strong and determined in your own self. And these are all traits we can associate with a well-defined masculine presence. And this can be within yourself too, because we all hold divine masculine, feminine energy, whether we are male or female. And the balance of it definitely does matter. But I'm going to go ahead and dive into the tarot. If you want to check out the description box below, I also put links to the tarot decks that I use in case you're wanting to, get a hold of your own. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your Peacemaker, though. In your Peacemaker slot, you have Justice. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun reading for you. You could be bringing a situation back into balance. This could require a certain amount of tenacity on your part. Your Reformer holds the Knight of Swords. That's very the Knights are about action. The swords are about communication. The Reformer itself is kind of like the Hierophant of the Enneagram. They're about morals, values. They define their worth by whether or not they're being good. They're also very driven types. So it's interesting to see them kind of like holding the bar is what we'll say. We have the Knight of Wands here. Interesting. Right here we have the Knight of Wands. This is about departure, again, passion, charging forward. At your Achiever, we have the Page of Cups. So this is kind of like opening your heart to love, to communications, to emotionality, to something that maybe tugs at your heartstrings a little bit. With the Wheel of Fortune here at your Artist, Individualist, this could be your authentic sense of self is kind of defined with the Individualist. It's kind of like the artistic traits in you, but you've been brought a situation here that I think to you represents a balancing of the scales, and it's igniting something very passionate within you. You have your Investigator here with the Eight of Cups. This is the mind of the Enneagram, but they also, with this Eight of Cups energy, you're searching. You could be searching for completion. Your Loyalist, ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Your Loyalist holds the Three of Cups. So you have the Page of Cups making an offer here, and the Three of Cups is about like home, celebration, community, friends. It is a positive card. So there's something here balancing the scales, using love to do so, something that brings an end to a search to you. This is an Eight of Swords. We have the recurrence of the Eight. Oh my gosh, I don't remember what eights mean. Oh. It's like you're nearing completion. The nines represent abundance. So the eights kind of represent, like, it's like a little bit between a plateau. It's the search, it's the victimizing. You're like, am I going to make it through it? am I going to make it through this here? And your challenger holds the Four of Pentacles, so there's some clingy energy here. It's interesting here. Instinctually, like you're charging forward, but there's still a part of you. These three cards here represent kind of like your instincts, your gut, your rage. Is kind of held within these three cards. So you're like slicing through, moving forward. Perhaps you needed to take such a direct approach here to resolve, because you aren't, this is stagnant energy. Your enthusiast goes to searching, you're victimized, you're searching, you're clinging because you can't find a way out, but then boom, here you depart. The Wheel of Fortune is right here. You move forward, and somehow there's justice balancing these scales. So there could have been something here that just took this stagnant, clingy energy, self-victimizing, and it's the Wheel of Fortune bringing you something. I'm going to go ahead and clarify justice. Justice is clarified by the King of Swords. So again, this is air sign. This is communicative energy. Pisces, you being a water sign, sometimes this can feel a little rough. Perhaps you want to bring the love back to the situation. But with the King of Swords, it could just be open, clear communications. There is the Ten of Cups, so there is happiness here. And the Empress, okay. So this is a very positive energy, very communicative, abundant, fertile energy. This could be a connection. I'm going to go ahead and clarify your Page of Cups because it just got juicy. Oh, the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're not communicating even though you want to. Oh, you're stuck in some Four of Swords energy, but it's in the reverse, so you're like healing, but you could be staying stuck. Oh, and you have the Five of Pentacles, so you could be fearful of loss. It's like you're fearful to make this move as well. You're enthusiast. Maybe you're fearful of getting hurt because you're searching for a way to maybe express something. And the vulnerability issue here with the challenger is they had to pick up a suit of armor pretty young to kind of like protect their gentle little heart. And so, like, just to even do the expression of how much you mean to me could be very challenging. I want to clarify this Three of Cups. Oh no! What? You have the Seven of Cups. Dun dun dun. And this is about seeing through illusions here. You see how he's pulling this mask off. So this is just seeing through something here. Potentially the Three of Cups. Oh dear. The Three of Swords in reverse, but so you're healing something here. Ten of Pentacles. I think that you found community after the breakdown of something very foundational for you. So it could have been that those you were surrounded by weren't as nearly as healthy as you think that they needed, that they really need to be. So it's like you could have outgrown those around you, but this could be also why you're being called to Wolf Pathfinder, to communicate, stand in your own authentic self-expression, and masculine energy, stand strong in your own presence. Because there's a rebalancing of the scales, and it appears that some of you could be stuck, not communicating, not healing, fearful of losing it because you're too hesitant to make an approach. This, for some of you, it could be that your happiness, your abundance, you feel it lays somewhere else, and maybe the hand of the divine has brought you a situation where you know where your happiness is, but it's going to require you to leave some foundational structures behind. This could be like toxic family systems. This could be a legacy of a broken heart you've never let go of, and maybe how it's the Seven of Cups, that's an illusion that your broken heart made of family. So maybe some of you could have had a commitment issue. It's a vulnerability issue with the masculine energy within yourself, and maybe you do need to communicate about it. It's nice to be a lone wolf, but it's victimizing you. I mean, how can you? It's making, you're searching still. The challenger never wants to admit it, but their stupid, silly little heart wants to open up to connection and love. As that's the crux of the challenger here. Ha ha! Their virtue and vice. Their virtue is the fact that they're innocent. Their innocent little heart just wants a pure little connection. It wants everyone to have like party favors, and like it just wants to see everyone happy. Like if there was a party, the challenger would be helping the enthusiast to hand out shots. They would be like, oh, we're going to get everyone tanked. Have you seen the very intricate beer cozy machine thing that me and the enthusiast and the investigator whipped up together? Like these guys, they're partners in crime. But right now, you're all partners in sadness. Because you're not taking maybe some form of definitive action because you fear some type of repercussion from it, but that's why you're being called to follow your own path, to express and to stand in your own strength, to it's like you're searching for a way past this. You're victimized, you're searching maybe for a way out, but you're clinging. So you're clinging to the solution because I think it makes you uncomfortable. But you have something here that now you need to communicate about, or you need to charge forward on. Maybe you're willing to, you're ready to. You just have to reconcile some legacy issues surrounding a broken heart of yours that makes it so that you're not wanting to communicate. Maybe you're stuck in healing. You could be just stagnant. And the key to this is just expressing this fear of loss. So we have a lot of sword energy here, and other communication cards and legacy cards. So yeah, I really do believe that this could be a vulnerability issue present, and we do have the throat chakra being our focus, but expressing yourself in, I think, a way that is true and authentic for you as well. All right. Sorry, let me just... An unconscious... I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the reading, and I'm going to go look at our unconscious energies. In the extended, I will be using the Lenormand and the gilded Lenormand and a mini tarot deck to clarify and do the process Enneagram. I will also be clarifying the rest of the points that you see here. And I'll be taking a look at your overall chakra energy using the, oh my gosh, come here, Work Your Light Oracle deck. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I hope this message was able to resonate with you. Remember, take what resonates, leave what does not. These are very general messages, so it's just about me just expressing a lot of the general energies. All right. We have an unconscious moon message. This is the same for all Enneagrams, all zodiac types during this time, but we do have an unconscious energy of discernment. This is seeing through the illusion, seeing through the things that maybe are holding us back. At your crown chakra, at your chakra, an unconscious message is intelligence, crown chakra energy, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility, maybe, letting yourself be guided down this path. It's something you've been resisting in a way. There's a lot of fear and unknown tied up into it, but emotionally and instinctually, like you're ready to go. A little bit hesitant in your instincts, but emotionally, you're definitely very powerful in this. And if you're a more like passive person, it can definitely be a little overwhelming sometimes when this energy can strike you, because it can just feel um, like it can just shake you, make you fearful here in your thinking, because it's almost like I almost want to say like there's almost like a tower energy presence, but not negative tower, just something unexpected with the Wheel of Fortune, especially here. Lastly, sorry, but we have the final message for your unconscious animal totem. So you have the Wolf Pathfinder, finding your own path, you communicating here. And now for the unconscious, you have the dragon, supernatural, you're the ancient wise sage, you can shapeshift at will, mastery is your destiny, and you need to rise with dignity. Oh, I could do one last one. We have, oh, this is so cool. Okay. So, and lastly, we have a little tarot card, and it's the bottom of the deck for this. This is just the Magician, and it's fascinating because it's just like you need to manifest. You need to manifest a solution for yourself here because you could be stagnating, and maybe that's what the hands of the divine has brought you. Maybe subconsciously you've been wanting to move past it, and we can call in those energies. And the situations that we are encountering in life can just be kind of reflections of what you're calling in and where your mind space is at. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and dive into your extended now. And I will see you guys in just a minute.